What would you do if you woke up one morning and discovered that your entire apartment building had been surrounded overnight by an impenetrable, mysterious wall of black bricks? With no warning, no explanation, and no way out. This is exactly what happens to Tim and Olivia in the 2025 Netflix thriller Brick. Olivia wants to start fresh. She wants to leave for Paris, a plan they had made together before the miscarriage, and rebuild their life somewhere new. But Tim has thrown himself completely into his work as a game programmer. He tells her he is too busy right now. Maybe later. Olivia decides she cannot wait anymore. In the middle of the night, Olivia packs her bags. She is done waiting. She is ready to walk out on the relationship entirely and start over alone in Paris if Tim will not come with her. But before she can take a single step toward the door, something happens that makes leaving completely impossible. Tim and Olivia wake up to find that every door and every window of their apartment building has been completely sealed overnight by an impenetrable wall of mysterious black bricks. The wall blocks all mobile phone signals. The Wi-Fi is completely dead. There is no way to contact anyone outside. They are completely cut off from the entire world. The wall has another terrifying property. It is magnetic. When too many metal objects are placed against it, at once it shoots them back with violent force. Every attempt to break through it fails immediately. Every tool they try is useless against it. This is not ordinary brick and mortar. This is something far more advanced and far more deliberate. Tim and Olivia quickly realize they are not alone in this situation. Their entire building and all of its residents are sealed inside together. They reach out to their neighbors, Marvin, Ana, Yuri, Lea, and Oswald, and the group begins working together to figure out what happened and how to get out. Each neighbor brings something different to the group. Marvin is aggressive and impulsive. Ana is calm and practical. Leah is intelligent and analytical. Yuri is quiet and watchful, almost too watchful. And Oswald is elderly and frightened. These are ordinary people thrown together by extraordinary circumstances, and the pressure begins revealing who each of them truly is very quickly. The group discovers that the building itself is a relic constructed before World War II. It contains old air raid shelters that once connected directly to the subway system underground. This discovery gives the group their first real hope. If those tunnels still exist and still connect to the outside world, they might have a way out that the wall cannot block. While exploring the building's hidden history, the group makes a shocking discovery: a secret room belonging to a resident named Anton. Inside the room are hidden cameras installed throughout the entire building. Footage of every resident, every hallway, every corner, collected and studied by Anton without anyone's knowledge. Anton has been watching all of them for a very long time. Hidden inside Anton's secret room, the group also discovers the truth about the wall itself. It is not supernatural. It is not alien. It is a defense system built from nanotech bricks, an advanced military-grade technology originally designed to protect buildings against atomic, biological, and chemical attacks. Someone activated this system deliberately. Someone wanted this building sealed. The creepy landlord Mr. Friedman had told Tim and Olivia when they first moved in that the building was under renovation and would soon be much better. There had also been a large fire reported across town around the same time. These two details, the renovation and the fire, now begin connecting to the nanotech wall in ways that are deeply disturbing. The group searches Anton's notes desperately for any information about how the nanotech wall works, and most importantly, whether it can be opened from the inside. Anton was clearly obsessed with the wall, studying it, documenting it, searching for a weakness. His notes suggest he not only understood the wall, but had actually found a way to bring it down. But Anton is dead. The group initially believed he died from a heart attack, a natural death in a terrifying situation. But Lea, the most analytical member of the group, stays behind to study Anton's notes more carefully while the others watch the hidden camera footage. And what she finds on Anton's body changes everything completely. Leah discovers that Anton did not die of a heart attack at all. He has strangulation marks across his neck. Anton was murdered. Someone inside the building killed him specifically to stop him from bringing the wall down. The threat is no longer only outside. There is a killer sealed inside the building with them. Leah figures out the truth. It was Yuri who killed Anton. Yuri had strangled him to prevent him from opening the wall and letting everyone out. But before Leah can tell the others what she has discovered, Yuri finds out that she knows. and Yuri cannot allow that information to reach the rest of the group. Yuri kills Leah. Then he burns all of Anton's notes, destroying every piece of research and every clue about how to bring the nanotech wall down. In one terrible act of violence, Yuri has eliminated both the person who knew the truth and the only written record of how to escape. The group's situation has become catastrophically worse in the space of minutes. During the chaos, Oswald is killed as well, caught in the crossfire when Marvin fires a weapon at the wall and the bullets ricochet back with deadly force. The magnetic defensive properties of the nanotech wall make conventional weapons useless and actively dangerous to the people trying to use them. The wall does not just trap, it protects itself. The survivors, Tim, Olivia, Marvin, and Anna, now know the full picture. Yuri is a killer. Anton was murdered for getting too close to the solution. The notes are destroyed. And somewhere in this sealed building is a man who is willing to kill anyone who tries to escape. They have to find another way, and they have to do it before Yuri finds them. The surviving members manage to overpower and tie down Yuri. With the immediate threat neutralized, they begin working on their escape, using everything they managed to learn from Anton's notes before Yuri burned them, and from their own investigation of the building's structure and the nanotech wall's properties. Tim, a game programmer by profession, approaches the problem the way he approaches every complex problem. Systematically, logically, he analyzes every piece of information they have left. The wall is nanotech. It responds to specific frequencies and specific inputs. Anton found a way to open it. That means the solution exists. It just has to be found again from scratch. Tim and Olivia use a QR code system they piece together from fragments of Anton's research to interface with the nanotech wall's control mechanism. It is an extraordinary piece of reverse engineering done under impossible pressure by people who are exhausted and terrified and running out of time. But Tim's programming skills, the same obsession that almost cost him his relationship, become the thing that saves everyone. The wall begins to respond. The nanotech bricks start shifting. After days of complete and total imprisonment, the sealed building begins to open, slowly, like a system rebooting after a long forced shutdown. Light from outside begins bleeding through the gaps in the wall for the first time. The survivors stand together watching it happen and cannot quite believe what they are seeing. But the question that has been hanging over the entire story finally demands an answer. Why did this happen? Who activated a military-grade nanotech defense system around a civilian apartment building? And what was the connection between Mr. Friedman, the landlord, the fire across town, and the biological or chemical threat the wall was supposedly designed to protect against? The nanotech wall was designed to activate automatically in response to an atomic, biological, or chemical attack in the surrounding area. The fire reported across town at the beginning was not an ordinary fire. It was connected to a chemical or biological incident, the exact kind of threat that would trigger the wall's automatic defensive activation. The building sealed itself to protect its residents. The protection just became a prison. Mr. Friedman, the creepy landlord who promised the building would be much better, knew about the nanotech system installed in the walls. Whether he knew it would activate and trap everyone inside is the question the survivors are left with as the wall comes down. Some questions do not get clean answers. Some truths stay buried even after the walls come down. Yuri's motivation for killing Anton and Leah becomes clearer in retrospect. Yuri did not want the wall to come down. Whether he knew about the outside threat and believed the wall was keeping them safe, or whether he had his own darker reasons for wanting everyone to remain sealed inside, is left deliberately ambiguous. Evil does not always come with a clear explanation attached. Tim and Olivia walk out of the building together into open air. The relationship that was hours away from ending permanently, the night Olivia packed her bags to leave for Paris alone, has been forged into something different by what they survived together. They did not fix their grief over the miscarriage. They did not resolve every distance between them, but they are alive, and they are together. The outside world they step into is changed by whatever incident triggered the wall's activation. The neighborhood around them is quiet in a way that feels less peaceful than simply empty. The threat that sealed them in has left its mark on everything surrounding the building. They escaped one kind of danger only to step directly into the aftermath of another. Brick is ultimately a story about what happens to people when they are forced into an extreme situation with nowhere to run. how quickly trust collapses, how quickly ordinary people become capable of extraordinary violence, and how love under pressure either breaks completely or becomes the only thing holding everything together. Tim and Olivia chose the second option. Barely, but they chose.